everybody? Welcome back to another edition of CHRIS Akin Presents. I am Chris Akin. I will be presenting to you today. And while I'm presenting this, if you wouldn't mind, if you could just go to the bottom of your video, no matter where you're watching it, and do whatever they're allowing you to do to help make my channel grow, that would be perfect. That could be liking or following or subscribing or commenting or sharing or reposting or any of that stuff. It's all appreciated, okay? All right. Well, now let's get into something that's quite confusing, to say the least. So Disney, as you're probably well aware, if you are a cord cutter at all, you know that Disney owns Hulu. You know, Disney owns a lot of things. Disney owns ABC, Disney owns Hulu. Of course, there's Disney Plus out there. One of the big convoluted problems that Disney has had since they acquired Hulu is how to merge these two things together. It's just not a seamless move. And they've tried a bunch of things. They've tried making packages where, you know, you could buy bundles, like bundled packages where you could buy a year's worth of Hulu with Disney Plus and ESPN or ESPN Plus, you know, for this rate or that rate, trying to make it work. And it just hasn't worked financially. I think Disney, being the overlord of everything that's too big to fail, just bought Hulu and just assumed they'd be able to just suck in Hulu and turn it into Disney. And that is what they are going to do eventually. I don't want to say that they're not doing that and look like an idiot 2 years from now. Somebody pulls up this video and says, see, you were wrong. But it's what's going to happen. Hulu will go away eventually. The problem they're having, though, it's kind of the same problem that Amazon just went through with Freevee, which was their own service, which made it a little easier, but it was still kind of a problem, which is the expectation that the viewer, that the user is going to be following along this closely to understand what's going on is a reach. It's a reach, if anything. Freevee, I still, to this day, get emails and comments from people saying, oh, I was watching Bosch Legacy on Freevee the other, and I'm like, you're not watching on Freevee. You're watching on Amazon Prime. That's what you're doing. But they built a brand, Freevee, and then they got rid of it, and people are struggling to understand that it's not there anymore. It's sort of still there. It's integrated into Prime Video, but it's not branded this way anymore. Well, Disney has a much bigger problem because Freevee was just something Amazon did to compete with, honestly, to compete with Pluto and probably Tubi. So they just put it together and put it out there. Hulu has been kind of the starting point of cord cutting. Hulu as a brand is an established brand. And while it has not been around a zillion years like Disney, it's been around every minute of the cord cutting era. And therein lies the problem, is trying to get rid of it has been a nightmare. Now they're trying to merge the apps together, and they should, to be honest. It's ultra confusing to know what you're signing up for these days. If you sign up for Disney Plus, are you getting Hulu app material? If you sign up for Hulu, are you getting Disney material? It should all be merged into one place. That is what they're going to do eventually, but they're doing it, quite honestly, in the worst way possible. So they announced last week that if you have Hulu as your and this is confusing even to me, so I may get this wrong too. If you have Hulu as your primary, like Hulu is what you signed up for, and then within your Hulu, you added the Disney Plus add-on so that you would get the Disney content all wrapped into your Hulu app, well, that's going away. That function of having Hulu with the Disney Plus add-on is being discontinued. It'll be discontinued at the beginning of the year. However, to make this as confusing as possible, if you have Disney Plus and you have the Hulu add-on. That's not going away. So it really all boils down to, how did you purchase their programming? If you purchased it through the Green app, then that's going away, and you're going to have to get a Disney account and then add the Hulu back to it. If it's if you have Disney Plus and you added Hulu, you're fine. Nothing's going to change. And what they really need to do, come on, Disney, you guys are smarter than this as business people. Just announce a date that Hulu is done, merge everything in, and be done with it. And quite honestly, if Disney wants to do this the correct way, what they would do is have 2 tabs at the top, one for Disney programming, one for quote unquote other programming. If you don't want to keep the Hulu name, don't. Just call it other programming, but don't mix it all in. Nobody is enjoying going to your screen and working their way between Star Wars crap and whatever is on there, DC or Marvel. I'm not a comic book guy, so forgive me, people. But whatever universe they're keeping track of on there, as well as episodes of whatever's on ABC, or Snowfall or whatever you watch over there on Hulu. Just merge it, call it Disney Plus, and let's move on. This slow build is hurting more than it's helping. Doing stuff like this where if you bought it one way, it works, but if you bought it the other way, it doesn't work, and you got to figure out now which way you bought it in order to figure out if you can even keep it. I know for me, thankfully, I don't have either of these 2 apps. I know what I would do if I did, though. I would be like, screw that. I'll just watch it on Tubi or Pluto or Roku channel or whatever, Paramount Plus or Peacock, one or the others, because I don't want that hassle. And I'm sure for most people, and I'm techie, most people that are not techie, they want nothing to do with this. So wake up, Disney, do it right. And that's it. But I guess for now, if you had Hulu as your primary and you have Disney Plus as an add-on for it, you're going to need to log in or get a new account or however that works with Disney Plus. Get yourself a Disney Plus account, add the Hulu add-on in it, and then you got to cancel your Hulu first. Cancel your old Hulu and then move over and start a new Disney account. All right. And that is going to do it for this edition of Chris Akin Presents. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for paying attention. Hopefully this helps you keep the price of watching TV to a bare minimum, because screw these corporations. They don't care about you, so why should we care about them? All right, we're done. I have been Chris Akin. I will be Chris Akin tomorrow. Hopefully you'll be watching, subscribing, following, sharing, reposting, doing all that stuff today and tomorrow. And I'll see you then. All right, see ya.
Hey, you. Why are you watching this with commercials? Go commercial-free and unlock exclusive content. Become a VIP today on Locals, Substack, or Rumble Premium. Stop waiting.